You really need to see a doctor now. My dear, if you believe in angels, watch this video all the way through. The angel says the night has become too quiet around you lately, but even in that quiet, something is calling your name in a way you can't ignore anymore. You've noticed it, the way a shadow lingers when the lights go off, the pain that shows up without warning, the pressure in your chest that keeps growing every time you try to sleep it away. You've told yourself it's probably nothing, tried to hide it with hope, or distracted yourself with busyness. But heaven has been paying attention. The angels already know your name, and they've marked this as urgent. The warning has already come, softly but clearly. Your soul is tied to your body, and it can't keep covering up what's happening anymore. Even when you look in the mirror and quietly say, "I'm okay," your spirit knows that's not true. It's seen what's coming, and it shakes every time you pretend not to notice. Something is happening. And it's not staying small anymore. That feeling you kept brushing aside has become louder, stronger, and too real to ignore. This isn't to scare you, it's truth wrapped in love. Because real love doesn't lie to you. It tells you the truth, even when it shakes your world. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. But time isn't standing still. Whatever is inside you is moving quickly. Heaven knows this, and it's why you're hearing these words now. You've seen the hints. You've felt the changes. You've noticed something that doesn't feel right, even if you haven't said it out loud. But heaven has seen it clearly, and they're begging you not to brush it off again. This message didn't come from the angels lightly. It's filled with deep love and care, like a father's heart breaking as he watches his child pretend nothing's wrong. You really need to see a doctor now because this thing is getting worse. And when these words hit your heart, don't push them aside. Don't let them fade into your day like they're just background noise. This message is a lifeline, not just advice. Your body, fearfully and wonderfully made, is waving a red flag. It's not to punish you. It's to wake you up. This isn't just a minor issue. It's not going away on its own. It's growing under the surface, and it will keep growing until it harms something you love. But the good news is, if the right people look at it, the right hands, the right knowledge, there's still time to turn things around. This isn't punishment. It's mercy knocking before the real storm hits. Think about how many times grace has saved you before. How many close calls you didn't even know about. That same grace is reaching for you again, only now it's showing up as a doctor, a test, a diagnosis, and a chance to take your healing seriously. That's holy too. That's love in motion. And it's urgent. Something inside you isn't supposed to be there. It's been growing for weeks. It didn't ask your permission. It's taken space where peace used to live. And still, you keep going. Still, you smile. Still, you laugh when no one's looking too closely. But the angels have seen past your smile. They saw when you first felt the difference and looked away. They wept when you convinced yourself it could wait. And now they've come, rushing with this message, because silence won't protect you this time. You've waited long enough. This isn't failure. This isn't weakness. It's your body's mysterious way of crying for help, and your spirit's job now is to answer. It's okay to need help. It's okay to admit something hurts. But pretending everything is fine while it gets worse, that's what's dangerous. Heaven is on your side. Heaven is ready to help. But the first move has to be yours. If you wait too long, the day may come when it's too late to choose. Something's happening inside you that your eyes can't see, but your body knows. It's been talking to you, through pain, through exhaustion, through strange feelings you couldn't explain. But you kept pushing forward because the world kept needing you. You put your needs on pause. But now your body is shouting for your attention. Listen to it. Don't let fear, pride, or silence block your next step. Because this isn't just about pain, it's about what the pain is trying to warn you about. There's something multiplying inside you that shouldn't be there. And right now, there's a window, a chance to catch it, to stop it. But that window is closing every day. There is someone out there, someone who trained for this exact thing. Someone who doesn't know your name yet, but they will. Their hands are ready. Their mind is prepared. But they can't help you if you don't show up. Don't miss the moment heaven has been arranging. Yes, some healing comes through prayer. But some comes through people in labs and clinics who were born for this. That's holy too. That's part of the plan. You were never meant to do this alone. Fear might tell you not to go. Worry might whisper that it's nothing. But fear and worry do not have the final word. Facing the truth could save your life. This isn't judgment. This is rescue. But rescue can only work if you reach back. Heaven is watching something serious happening in your body right now, and it's moving fast. Your heartbeat feels different. Your memory's not as sharp. You forget little things. Those aren't accidents. Those are signs. The spiritual world is speaking. It's showing you what your mind tries to hide. Your dreams have shown you. Your soul already knows. And this is the moment where pretending becomes a quiet kind of harm. But grace is still here. Love is still reaching for you. The way forward is opening, but you have to take the first step. You have to stop pretending other things are more important. Nothing is more important than your life. You were made to live. To speak words only you can say. To shine a light that still has work left to do. But that light needs your care. It can't shine through a body in crisis. You don't have to do this alone. The holy ones are with you. They've seen what you haven't. And they've opened a door, but you have to walk through it. This looks like a regular appointment, but it's really a life or death choice. Your body matters. Listen to it. That weird feeling that won't go away, that pressure that wasn't there before, the small swelling that seems harmless, that might not be harmless much longer. The blood, the fatigue, the strange symptoms, they're all your body's way of speaking up. And your soul understands it, even if your mind tries to deny it. But denying it won't save you. Facing the truth will. What's inside you now wasn't supposed to be there. It's using your energy. It's not stopping. It has to be found. It has to be named. And it has to be treated. You still have time. But not much. You've heard the message now. It will echo in your heart until you act. And if you wait too long, it will return, but with more force. Don't wait for that. Choose now. You are not dramatic. You are not imagining things. You are being loved deeply by a voice that wants to save you. Heaven doesn't speak like this for no reason. Even if nobody else sees what you feel, trust what your body is saying. This is real. This is serious. And this is your time to act. Make the call. Book the visit. Let them check what needs to be checked. Let them name what's been hidden. It's not too late, but soon it could be. God sees you. God isn't mad. But God is not silent anymore either. This message proves that. Let it move you. Let it push you out of fear and into action. Let it wake up something inside you that's been sleeping too long. That's what it was meant to do. Will you hear it now, child? Then take a breath, not to stay still in your body, but to be still in your soul. Let these words touch the places you've tried to ignore. This message is not here to crush you, it's here to lift you out of the danger that's creeping in. Yes, this may already be illness. Call it that. It's already taken one chapter. But you still hold the pen. You can still write what happens next. But you must move while there's still time, while hope still shines. The light, you felt it dim a little, haven't you? Mornings feel heavier now. You get out of bed not with joy, but with effort. Your body, once strong and peaceful, now feels heavy and off balance. It groans when you're alone. The signs are loud, but you've been taught to quiet them. That silence is costing you. But still, there is hope. Your name is still in the book of healing. There are doctors you haven't met yet, trained by heaven's wisdom, ready to see you. Ready to fight for you. But they can't help if you don't let them. You have to go. You have to let them look. The soul can hide behind a smile, but the body never lies. So what if people think you're overreacting? Let them. So what if the diagnosis is scary? Knowing is the first step to healing. So what if it's rare? You were never meant to be ordinary. You are sacred. And what's inside you now that doesn't belong, it has to be dealt with. God will not let it stay without action. But the miracle you want won't come by waiting. It comes by obeying that quiet voice that's now screaming for you to move. Go. There are people waiting for you on the other side of this decision. People who will one day say your story helped them be brave. You don't even know how many are silently watching, hoping you'll say yes to healing. Hoping you'll choose you. You've carried too much, for too long. And it's showing. The pain, the stress, the secrets, they're all fueling what needs to be stopped. But even that can be reversed, if you move now. And when the nurse calls your name and you walk into that bright room, know that heaven walks with you. You are not just a patient. You are a soul wrapped in divine love, being fiercely protected by angels. Every test is seen by God. Every answer held in hands bigger than you know. Even if the news isn't what you wanted, early truth is better than late hope. Acting now is better than regretting later. Your life is too precious to gamble with. This message isn't for tomorrow. It's for today. No more pushing it off. No more telling yourself next week. No more ignoring the pain that won't go away. Truth is calling. And healing is calling too. What's growing in you isn't just physical, it's spiritual too. Something sacred is happening. And something dark wants to stop it. But now light has entered. And darkness has to leave when light shows up. So act. Like your life depends on it. Because it just might. You'll never regret facing the truth. But you might regret ignoring this sacred warning. There are better days ahead. Days full of joy, strength, peace, and meaning. You are meant to reach those days. But the road starts now. Will you walk it? Will you trust? Will you listen, not to fear, but to love? The Holy One has spoken. Once is enough. This is your moment. Take it. You've come this far for a reason, and that reason still stands, even if it feels hard to hold on right now, even if you're tired of being strong, even if no one else knows what you're carrying. You know. And that knowing is sacred. That awareness is part of your gift. The body remembers what the mind tries to forget. It holds the secrets, even when you're too busy to pay attention, the tightness in your chest, the sudden wave of dizziness, the moment your vision blurs for just a second. They all matter. They are messages. Not punishment. Not failure. Not doom. They are simply truth, rising to the surface. And the truth is, you need help. Not later. Not someday. But now. Your body has been sending alerts in the only language it knows: aches, exhaustion, a feeling of being off, not quite yourself. And maybe you've blamed it on stress, or lack of sleep, or growing older. But deep inside, you know this is something else. It's not going away by itself. It's not shrinking into silence. It's growing. And you feel it in quiet moments, when you're alone and honest with yourself. You've heard the whisper that says something's wrong. But you've kept going because life doesn't stop for discomfort. Because people count on you. But your body is part of that people. It's part of what counts. And ignoring it isn't strength. It's delay. You don't have to fall apart to justify seeking care. You don't need dramatic symptoms to prove you're worthy of attention. You are worthy because you are human. And humans need healing sometimes. That's not a weakness. That's a reminder that you were never meant to carry everything alone. Especially not your health. Your health is your foundation. And when it begins to shake, everything above it feels unsteady too. You felt it, the way tasks take longer, how sleep doesn't restore, how food doesn't energize, how joy feels further away. These aren't coincidences. They're clues. They're signs. They're your invitation to step into a better chapter. The one where you stop postponing your well-being. The one where you put your body on the calendar, not just the meetings and responsibilities and appointments for others, but an appointment for you. An appointment that could change your life. Because, what if it's something small and fixable right now? That won't be so simple in 6 months. What if it's something manageable today? That grows into something more tomorrow? You won't know until you look. And looking doesn't mean you're expecting the worst. It means you're choosing to hope. That knowledge can empower. That answers can bring peace. That facing the unknown can create clarity. You deserve that clarity. You deserve to know what's happening inside the miracle of your body. And you deserve to do something about it, while you still have time. While options still exist. While healing is still possible. It's not too late. But it is time. Time to cancel silence. Time to move past the fear of bad news. Because not knowing won't protect you. But knowing just might save you. So go. Take the step. Make the call. Show up for the one body you've been given. It's asking you now, more urgently than ever before, to take it seriously. To stop brushing off its cries. To treat its messages like the lifelines they are. Yes, it might be hard. Yes, it might be scary. But bravery isn't the absence of fear. It's doing the right thing in spite of it. And this is the right thing. It's the wise thing. It's the loving thing, to love yourself enough to say, I matter enough to check. I matter enough to find out. And if someone tries to dismiss your concern, don't let that stop you. If someone says you're fine when you know you're not, keep going. Keep asking. Keep pushing. Because nobody else is living in your body. Nobody else feels what you feel or carries what you carry. And sometimes, you're the only one who knows something is wrong. That's not a weakness. That's awareness. And that awareness could be the difference between crisis and cure, between regret and relief. You owe it to yourself, and to those who love you, to follow that inner knowing. Don't wait for someone to validate your worry. Act on it. Don't wait for someone to tell you it's serious before you treat it that way. If it's serious to you, that's enough. And yes, there will be other things calling for your attention. But none more important than this. You can't give from an empty body. You can't serve from a place of depletion. You must be well to do well. And wellness begins with action. And action begins with choosing not to ignore the signs anymore. The ones you've noticed. And the ones you've tried to explain away. But they're still there, persistent. Like a quiet knock on the door of your awareness. Reminding you that you're not imagining things. Reminding you that you're not exaggerating. Reminding you that your pain deserves an answer. Your discomfort deserves investigation. Your life deserves care. Not someday. Not when things slow down. Not when someone else gives you permission. But now. Because you are here now. And now is enough to act. And if fear speaks loudly, speak back louder. With courage. With truth. With the decision to seek help. Because help is waiting on the other side of your yes. Help is prepared for your arrival, even before you know what exactly is wrong. Someone is ready to listen, to examine, to diagnose, to help. And you deserve that help. You deserve that chance to turn things around. To rewrite the story before it's written for you, by illness, or delay, or silence. You have that power. You have that choice. And you don't have to make it alone. Tell someone. Ask someone. Bring someone. Let them come with you. Let them stand beside you. Because there's strength in support. And you don't need to be alone to be strong. It's okay to lean on others. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to say, something's not right, and I need to know what it is. That honesty could save your life. That vulnerability could open the door to everything getting better. Not immediately. Maybe not easily. But better. And better is worth the effort. Better is worth the fight. Better is possible. But only if you choose it. So choose it now. Choose yourself, again and again. Choose health over hiding. Choose clarity over confusion. Choose life over fear. This is your chance to honor the body that has carried you through so much. To say thank you, by listening to its signals and doing what must be done. Not just for today, but for the future you that is still waiting to live. Still waiting to thrive. Still waiting to be free from whatever has tried to grow inside you without permission. It's not too late. But it will be, if you continue pretending. Pretending it will go away. Pretending it's nothing. Pretending you're fine when you know you're not. You've seen the truth in flashes. Now, see it fully. And respond. You'll never regret choosing to care for yourself. But you might regret waiting too long. And wishing you had. This is your warning, yes. But it's also your invitation. To healing. And hope. To begin again, in full awareness. To let doctors do what they were trained to do. To let your body receive the help it's been asking for. To let your soul rest in knowing you finally listened. Because that's all it's been asking for all along. Your body doesn't want perfection. It wants attention. It doesn't need you to be fearless. Just willing. Just honest. Just present. You can do that. You can show up, even afraid, even unsure, even tired. And that showing up will speak louder than all the fear in the world. That showing up will begin the turning of the tide. The unraveling of the thing that's been growing in the dark. It won't disappear on its own. But it can be stopped, with care, and action, and time. But not if you stay silent. Not if you keep going like nothing's wrong. Not if you keep hoping that ignoring it will work this time. It won't. This time, your body won't let it. This time, your soul won't settle. This time, you must act. And the good news is, you still can.